Hello, what is up, guys? I'd like to. Hello, what is up, guys? I'd like to talk about something that I found out just today, and that is in regards to Onision. And now I've made about, I think one video. I might have made a second one. I don't remember, but my point is, I've talked about this guy before on my channel, and now, of course, that video was a video response, and unfortunately, this one is not exactly a video response, but it is like it is just talking about a certain situation and my thoughts on it. And essentially, what's been going on is Onision has this video series on his channels because he has multiple channels, and he it talks about some kind of body positivity that movement or something like that. And what he does on this is take pictures of pretty much anyone and uh, gives his thoughts and criticisms on them. So essentially, uh, in theory, this is all fine and good, but then once you realize that his fan base is a collection of 12, 13, 10 like really young girls, that's when problems starts to arise. Because unfortunately, Onision has a fan base uh, of the younger girl population, and this has actually prompted the problem of a bunch of underage girls, sending in pictures of them half naked for him to criticize. And this now a lot of people have been calling him a pedophile, and while I'm not going to go to that level because, frankly, I don't see any reason to really call him a pedophile aside from all his wife allegations and all that kind of stuff that he has been having. With him picking up most of his wives well before they were, of age, because, uh, but that's like all I'll call him a pedophile for. The whole 12, 13-year-old, the pictures, uh, I'm not going to be defending him on that, but I'm also not going to be calling him a pedophile on that. But there is something with how Onision handled the situation that that I need to call him out for, and that is saying that he says that all people should, or that he doesn't specifically say these young girls. He says everyone, and my question, or not question, but my what I want to talk about is that does not by default mean that they are exempt from it. Or like, holy shit. Well, what I mean to say is, just because he says everyone is allowed to do this, that doesn't mean that Onision is able to avoid responsibility for this. Because I don't know, don't use very young girls in your photos, okay? Don't use them in your videos. It's really that simple. And that's where he's getting a lot of flack for this. Now, if Onision were to just see the photos and just browse over them, never touch them again, then this whole situation would be gone and done. There would be nothing to arise from this. But Onision, uh, right now, I do understand that not all of this is your fault, and most of the blame should be put on these girls for that. But there's still the matter of you don't just because you don't just because you don't exclude them doesn't mean that you can avoid responsibility for this. Now I've seen the videos of Andy Worski. Uh, uh, what was that one channel? Tim Mimi or something like that. Uh, I've seen their videos talking about this, and I feel like they're crossing the line because I think they're just ignoring the possibility that, or the fact that this isn't, that he might not really be doing all this shit with it. But Onision still, uh, you shouldn't be putting that kind of stuff on those videos. Keep in mind I don't watch his videos regularly anyway. Now I've seen a couple of his videos. I don't like Onision at all, but most of what's going on here, I'll probably have to defend him on it. But putting that kind of stuff in his videos, no, I'm 100% with everyone else on that. Anyway, that's mostly what I just wanted to get out real quick and just talk about that, because this whole scenario is something that could have easily been avoided, and simply just saying that 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 excluding these people will not, or just not excluding everyone, would not make him avoid responsibility. That's what that's what I want to say. Now, of course, obviously, if now I kind of want to add this in real quick. Now, obviously, it can be tough to differentiate a 17-year-old and an 18-year-old, uh, but but you gotta understand that, if they're and those kind of pictures, I have no problem with, because you can't exactly tell. Uh, Now you might be able to tell that I'm actually 17. Might be able to think that I'm 18 or something like that. You might guess my age around there, but if it's like something obvious, like they're 12, 13, or something like that, then that's where my problems start to arise. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say about the situation, and hopefully Onision gets what's coming to him for the whole stuff with all his wives and stuff like that. Hopefully, he gets what's coming to him for that, because he does have a history of just being the lowest barrel shitbag kind of thing. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. See ya.